So you want to know how to get a guy to like you. Okay, first things first, this video may not be for everyone and I do try to cater to the masses, so if you do find at least one of my points to be valuable, I could just say I did my job here for this week. Anyways, you don't have to blackmail them or play hard to get. If you do, you'll just be #forever alone. Also, guys tend to move towards those who has a good vibe with them. If he has a good vibe about you or that it feels good to be with you, he'll definitely want to be around you more. With that being said, here are 10 tips to get a guy to like you. Number 1. Be sociable. If you haven't already, you probably should talk to him and not wait for him to talk to you, because that's how you'll get him to even notice you. Start out by being friends with him and get to know his friends. In the process, start making new friends. Guys do like it if you can get along with people, but make sure you're not coming out as flirty with others, because you'll be sending him the wrong signals that you're interested in someone else and not him. But if you really want to be flirty with others and try to maximize your options, make sure to do it far away, like perhaps in a different country or so people don't know who you are. Then you could start building your second life in that country. I know that's a lot of work, but hey, you gotta go incognito. Number 2, don't be needy. Yes, this is for the stage 5 clingers. If the guy is not on the same level as you, then it's obvious the relationship won't work. Some guys will get annoyed really quick. Guys do like to have their personal time and space, so let him have his own time to binge watch Star Wars while he cuddles his pillow. I mean, if that's what he likes to do. But guys do appreciate a well-balanced girl who isn't desperate. Sometimes a little time away from each other can get him to like you even more. Number 3, be insightful. Always be learning and don't be afraid to explore the unexplored areas to gain self-perspective. Master the art of empathy and understand the people around you. As you do so, you'll become wiser and more aware of the things around you. Guys do like people who are interesting, knowledgeable, and fun. One day, he'll realize that you are pretty cool to hang out and potentially be a good partner to grow together. Number 4, take some initiative. Sometimes it's a good idea to take action if things are not going anywhere. Initiate a conversation if needed. If you are already friends with him, plan on doing an activity together or hang out. This will increase bonding time. During the hours, days, or years spent together, he might develop an interest towards you. But if it's actually taking years, I guess you could be a temporary cat lady. If things don't turn out how you imagine it, you don't have to be awkward about it. Just let yourself know that it's just two friends hanging out, having a good time, but in a friend zone. Number 5, always smell good. Once you find a fragrance you like, stick with it. Make sure it's also pleasing to others. You want to always smell good around the guy. People in general like things that smells good, and whenever you are next to him or walk past him, he'll get a whiff of the smell. It'll trigger his memory and tie the smell right back to you. Number 6, flirt with him. Sometimes guys can be stubborn. If you play it cool, he might not even notice you. If you want to get his attention and get him to like you, then you need to be a little flirty with him to show that you're interested in him. So start flirting with him and ignite those sparks to get him to think about you even more. Don't be afraid to do some teasing, smiling, and winking. If he reciprocates back, then it's a sign that he could be interested as well. Then the next thing you know it, you've already trapped him. Number 7, get as close to him as possible, like to the point you're like husband and wife already. I'm kidding. So when you guys do hang out, don't be afraid to sit next to him or lean in towards him just to get close. Like, it's okay if your arm is touching his arm. Plus, you need some physical contact because lately you haven't been getting enough action. Again, I'm just kidding. Being in close proximity with him could potentially get him emotionally closer to you. He'll either like it or reject it. If he does, you'll know he won't try to shy away or pull back. He'll definitely like it and will like you for doing it, but too bad he can't get the real deal until he locks you down. Number 8, have a fun life. Focus on living your life even though the plans do not include him in it. Spend time with your family and friends and do the things you love doing. Take trips and travel if that's what you like. And don't forget to post it on social media because sometimes you just need to subtly let him know that you're having fun. it'll let him know that you have things going on in your life that makes you happy. This will get him to like you even more since it seems like you have an interesting and fun life. Number 9. Show similar values and traits as him. Okay, for this one, I'm not telling you to change your values or change who you are. What I mean by this is if you find a guy who has these similar characteristics as you let him know and show it to him. Studies have shown that we like to associate with those who have the same values and backgrounds as each other. So if he's a bad boy, then you show him that you are a bad girl. Be the baddest girl you can be. But if he's a family-oriented guy, then talk about how important your family means to you, and don't forget to throw in a few cute baby photos of yourself or someone in the family to foreshadow that you want kids in the future. It's like he's walking into your traps already. Number 10. Don't try to be a perfectionist. We are humans after all. We all make mistakes and have flaws, and it's okay. Learn from them and embrace them. After all, that's how we learn and grow, and that's what makes us human. So it's okay to goof up and be goofy. Let your true self come out. If he doesn't swerve and try to dodge you, then he might be the one. Plus, you want to be real and genuine anyway, so none of the artificial stuff like we see in food. Overall, if you like the guy, you can't force him to like you and appreciate you. If you feel that he is not reciprocating any feelings to you or is simply not interested, then you should stop chasing him. It's really time to just let go. Don't get caught up with one guy and be blinded by him when you and I know that there are plenty of fishes out in the sea. You'll never know, he could just be at the edge of your boat, or like literally, he could be in your class, like just a few seats down. Oh yeah, do you know what guys and fishes both have in common? They both are thirsty. AF. Hey, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification to be notified of my weekly uploads. Comment if you want, and I'll get right back to you. And as always, thanks for watching.